Hi everyone, I'm FMGreeno. Welcome along to episode 23 of the Mighty Magyars. After the disappointment of our Nations League campaign, today we are focusing on World Cup qualification. So the groups have been drawn. We are on the path to qualification for World Cup 2026, which is taking place in North America. Fairly simple qualification process this time round. In Europe, there are 10 groups. Group winners, all 10 of them, automatically qualify. Then the second place teams, 10 of them, go into kind of like a league table based on their results in the qualification, and the top 6 in that league table qualify. So you've got to make sure you finish in the top 2, and if you're second, hope that you're one of the best 6 second place teams. As you can see, today we are facing our first group game. We are playing Ireland, but let's have a little look at who else is in the group. So our top seeds are Croatia, a good side, 13th in the world, but nice to avoid one of the really big boys. We haven't got England or the Netherlands or anyone like that in there, France, Spain, so that could have been worse. The second ranked team we have are Ireland, who are ranked 25th in the world. Fairly strong nation. They've got some good players in game. We're, a few years into the future, and the likes of Troy Parrott, I mean, if we take a look at him, he's an absolute beast. Valued at 63 million, playing at Tottenham. Pace, acceleration, finishing, all superb. So they're going to be a real hurdle, I think, for us to try and overcome. And then the smaller teams in the group, apologies to Northern Ireland for calling them that, but they're 74th in the world, so that's what they are. We also have Armenia, 128th in the world, and the whipping boys, hopefully, Liechtenstein, ranked 196th. We're still playing around with this 4-4-2 idea, but we are thinking of it with Shalloy as a false 9, so he's more likely to be hanging around in this kind of attacking midfield area, but also getting up to support Schön up top. Inverted wingers still, I like this. We have Schaefer playing out on the left side. He's more of a central midfielder, but can play out on that left-hand side as an inverted winger. We're also playing Fodor, the youngster who signed for Inter Milan recently. I think he's got real potential to do well for us. Sobosloy then drops into the deep-lying playmaker role, where I hope he can kind of affect the game a little bit more time on the ball, looking for opportunities for the players in front of him. Wing-backs, obviously, with inverted wingers, so these guys will get up and around the sides. Hopefully, it's going to work for us. Let's go find out. Here we are in Budapest once again. Early chance here for Ireland by the looks of it. Only the second minute. We clear the ball with a header though. Sobosloy on the ball. Looking for Schön. Going to go directly at goal. He is. Oh, good effort and saved by Mark Travers. That's an encouraging start to the game for us. Hanging with a corner. Cleared by Parrott. Here's young Fodor on the ball. Finds Balog. He's not really supposed to be up there. Orban. Goodness me, have we got any defenders in case they break? Sobosloy, back to Schaefer. There's Willie Orban playing as a left winger. That is not what we want to see. Sobosloy on the ball here again, driving into midfield. Tries a long ball over the top, doesn't find its target though, but there's Schaefer. No, looking for Schön, but can't find him. Island building, that's a decent long ball. Gulacsi, not quite sure why he had to dive to pick that one up, but that's what he decided to do. Here's Bamford on the ball. Oh, we have a little nibble at him, but he doesn't go down. Cross in. Gulacsi picks up the ball. A very unusual highlight this. But here comes Schön. Finds Fodor on the right, running at them. Can he pull it back? He can. Oh, good chance for Schön. He doesn't take it. So one thing we're a little bit worried about here in the Hungarian management team is that Sobosloy seems to be out of place at Man City at the moment. So this game is taking place at the end of March. And to this point, he's only played about 3 games for Man City this season. So that is a concern. His fitness isn't great. Penalty. That did not look like a foul. Who's going to take this for us? Adam Nod. Okay. And he finishes nicely. Sends the keeper the wrong way. Well, that's a great start to the game for us. But yeah, like I was saying, so Soboslai, it's one of those things that we could do within international management, I think. It would be great if, as a manager, I could have a quiet word with him and say something along the lines of, you know, you need to sort yourself out, either get in the team or find yourself a move. That would be a nice little addition to the game if you could have that kind of player interaction. But unfortunately, in the international management simulation, you cannot do that at the moment. Anyway, here comes another highlight for... Oh, it starts with them, but there's Soboslai on the ball. Doesn't do a lot with it. Troy Parrott here. Pulls it back. Oh! Offside. Goodness me. That was a great, if somewhat unusual looking save from Gulacsi. So Parrott pulled it back to the back post. Robinson here. Great save from Gulacsi to get across. Fortunately for us, Parrott was stood in an offside position, so the goal was disallowed. We seem to be doing pretty well at getting in and disrupting them. The formation seems to be working all right here. There's Schaefer. Can he find Schön? He can. Finish. Yes! And it's 2-0 Hungary. So this is a great position for us to be in. Like I say, Ireland are the second seeds in our group, ranked considerably higher than us in the world at the moment, and with a number of standout individual players. And we're doing really well here. That's a good finish from Schön. Travers might think he could have done a little bit better. But overall, I'm very happy with the way this first half has gone. So it looks like we're going into the break 2-0 up. So, let's get into the dressing room. We're going to encourage the guys. I don't think we're going to tell them there's room for improvement. I think we need to do a little bit more. So I'm very pleased with the performance. Inspired and motivated. Let's get them out for the second half and hope for more of the same. So is this a genuine highlight from the kickoff here for Ireland? Could well be. Good ball down the right. Finds McNamara. Smallbone. Molumby. They're knocking the ball around quite nicely. We don't seem to be too keen to get a challenge in. Oh, great save, Gulacsi. That was arrowing like a missile towards the top corner, and he just stuck out a big paw and tipped it over. Now, Ireland seem up for the fight in the second half, and they have another highlight here. Orban heads it clear. It's picked up by Brady. Molumby in. Good claim by Gulacsi. Very confidently done. Big old lump up front. There's Schön. He's through. Can he finish? Oh, he's hit the bar! Goodness me, what a great opportunity that was. And it was a really nice effort. Dinked it over the keeper. Unfortunately, only hit the woodwork. If we'd gone into a 3-0 lead then, I think that would have been game over, wouldn't it? But here comes Schön again. Finds Adam Nodge in acres of space, and a great save by Travers there. And we're having some really good opportunities here, and I think a third goal, like I say, would probably put us in an almost unassailable position, I reckon. Look at the XG here. So we got an XG of 2. Ireland only 0.36. So looks like this new system we've got might just be paying dividends. So 70th minute mark. Time for a change or two. Soboslai is not having a great game. Do I risk taking him off? You know what? I think I just might. We can bring Zolt Kalmar on in that position. He can play the deep line playmaker quite nicely. And who else? Schaefer is tired. So who can we bring on there? They're suggesting Hegedus. I'm not so sure about that, but I'll tell you what, let's give him a go. He's the guy I've got in the team as a backup left back, but his tackling is like 3. So maybe as an inverted winger, it might suit him a little bit better. He hasn't got to tackle anyone really. We're into the last 10 minutes. Still 2-0 up. Look at this game here between Montenegro and Luxembourg. 5 each. That's one for the neutrals, isn't it? I think we might make one more change. Nodge is looking tired, so we have got Benyai. You can come on for him. That could work. It's not an ideal position for Benyai, but it'll do. Yeah, I think we'll leave it at that. Let's not disrupt things too much. And we're going to put some time wasting on, I think, at this point. Stop the overlapping. Don't need that anymore. Into the last couple of minutes. Injury time. And it's done. There we go. A fabulous 2-0 win. Well, it's fair to say I am very pleased with how that went. Much better than I expected, considering our recent form anyway. I'm going to play through the next couple of games. We've got Northern Ireland away in a couple of days. Then a little break. Next time we get the squad together, we have Liechtenstein away and Croatia at home. So I think that's probably a good game for us to come back for. I'm hoping for another couple of wins out of these two games, if I'm honest. So Croatia could be a sort of top of the table clash. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. It's nice for us to get a win on the board for a change. If you did, please drop a like on there for me. And if you've got any comments about this episode or the series as a whole so far, I would love to see them below. And of course, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. We'd love to have you aboard the Greenobus and come and check out the rest of the content on the channel. But it just remains for me to thank you for watching, and I will see you soon back in Budapest for some more action with Hungary. Mighty Magyars! Viszlát!